Chapter 10 Mirrors of Deception. 2021. Behind every sight, a trace. Behind every bet, an error. Behind every error, chance. When he first saw what an unlicensed bookmaker looked like, he chuckled. The website, as if drawn on a napkin. Odds jumping, interface glitching, and most importantly, a new domain every day. A new mirror, a new mask. But he knew, if someone is constantly hiding, it means they have a weakness somewhere. And if they're hiding from the state, they're certainly not ready for someone who's hiding from them. He spent a month in silence, created 6 fake accounts, bet little by little on simple things, studied reactions, line behavior, how quickly data updated, how much time it took to withdraw money, where they requested verification and where they didn't. He wasn't looking for a win. He was looking for loopholes, and they were there. Some changed odds manually. Others made calculation errors, especially in Asian sports. Some allowed bets after an event started if the update was slow. And most didn't know who they were playing against. He understood. On this field, there was no controller. This meant the winner wasn't the one who was right, but the one who was colder, more precise, and more ruthless. He began to expand his network, joined Telegram groups, communicated disguised as a novice, threw out ideas, schemes, formulas, and waited for someone to try them themselves. Someone, and called him for more. This way he gained new people, new channels, new hands. Meanwhile, he dug deeper. Who processed payments? Where were the verification loopholes? Where did they shortchange players? Which bots monitored leaks? He found everything. He saw where the bookmaker's artificial intelligence failed, where numbers in the line repeated, where patterns recurred. And if there was a pattern, it meant the next move could be predicted. He began making predictions on predictions, not on the outcome of matches, but on how the line would move at a specific bookmaker. Because now he wasn't looking for victory in sports. He was looking for victory in the system. He created his own database of mirrors, manually updated, with timing of appearance, algorithms of domains, geography of proxies. He understood how the structure of fear worked in these people, and he understood that they weren't ready for an opponent who had no name, no face, and no greed. While they fought with governments, he siphoned off their profits drop by drop. Thousands of small bets, different accounts, different proxies, different tactics, each imperceptible, each calculated, and each a step in his grand game. One day he said to Rami, "These mirrors, they are like reflections of my youth." "In what sense?" Rami asked, surprised. "Then I hid from the law. Now they do." "And what's the difference?" "The difference is I learned when I hid. And they're getting dumber." He knew illegal offices had no future. But as long as they existed, they were in his power. Because in this chaos, he was the only one who saw order. And order always conquered fear, especially if it was backed by someone who had bet his whole life on risk.